Not too much time pressure. And Lindor drives one into right field for a base hit.
Right on the hill. To left. De La Cruz chasing after it. Won't get there. Narvaez on his way to third.
And Lindor lines one the other way. That's a base hit, and the Mets will finally score a run in Milwaukee. His primary position. That's ripped to right field by Lindor, and that's down for a base hit, and that'll bring in Marte. Workhorse. And Lindor lines one down the line for his third hit of the day. This one will go back to the wall. And he drives one in the air to deep left field. Sanchez goes back, takes a look, and it's out of here. Top toward third, tough play. Segura, bare hands, no chance. Ohtani. Line down the left field lineup. Base hit for Lindor into the corner. That'll bring in Guillorme. Digging for third is Nimmo. He's going to score. And Lindor hits one down the left field line, cutting across Soto off the plate on the hop. That's 5 innings. This one's hit down the line. Got if it stays fair. That ball is out of here. Still only one out. And he socks one to center field. Back goes Ruiz to the warning track at the wall. It's out of here. A grand slam, Francisco Lindor. 2-2 coming. And Lindor drives that one down the line. That'll bring in at least 2. Nito is in. Was a few seconds ahead of the other. That's hit over the bag and down the line by Lindor, and he can run for days. The last inning. Lindor gets one in the air to left field. Pretty well hit. Back goes Kemp onto the warning track, looking up, and it's out of here. And the curveball hit toward the middle to his left. Rojas smothers it and has no chance to throw out Lindor for 2 and a walk. And he rips one down the right field line. He's got an extra base hit. 17. And he breaks his bat, bloops one to shallow right center, and that's going to fall for a hit. Lindor. And he lines one the other way, and he's got his first hit of the night.
Swings at the first one, and this one's going gapping. Yastrzemski's going to give chase. Marte will hit third. He's being waved in by Cora.
Already threw in 2 perfect innings, trying for a third, but Francisco Lindor. And Lindor hits one down to first over the bag. That's a fair ball, and it gets by Meneses. In to score Alvarez. Nimmo right behind him. Marte will be held at third. And he swings 3-0 and drives one out to right. Thomas going back, and it's over his head and off the wall. Nimmo racing for third. Thomas has trouble picking it up. Nimmo will be sent home. The relay throw to the plate on a hop, and Ruiz with the tag. It comes loose. And Lindor lines one toward the gap in right center. That's down for a base hit. Cut off nicely by Acuna. Left-hand batter. But he drives that one to right field, and that's going to be down for a base hit. It hops up against the wall. Lindor's
tell out of the hand.
Lindor flies one deep to left. Back goes Ibanez at the wall, and it's out of here. And he lines one into left center. That's a base hit. That's lined down the left field line. That's a fair ball. That's going to go into the corner. And Lindor lines one. That's a base hit.
Francisco Lindor singles. And there it is, Keith. No doubt about it. Francisco Lindor, second deck. Great Britain's run in the WBC is Lindor. So it's up to Lindor, and he puts that one into right field, a base hit.
In the 3-2. And it's lined into right center field, a base hit. Canna is in. Here's Beatty to score. Nimmo being waved around third. The relay throw to the plate, not in time. Down to second, Lindor. And Francisco pulls one past Smith and down the line. That'll go into the corner. And Lindor swings and dribbles one. Off the mound comes Irvin. His throw to first, not in time, and a run comes home. Lindor hits one down the left field line. Series in Washington. And he taps one toward third. Coming in is Paredes near the bag, and the throw is offline. Far close. And Lindor bloops one into shallow right. That's falling fast, and it drops. And Lindor drills one into right for a base hit. So 3-2. And Lindor hits that one well to left center. Back goes the center fielder Straw, and it's off the wall. Lindor. That's toward the middle. Base hit for Lindor. Hero against his old team. Nimmo runs in a slide. Base hit, and the Mets win it. Lindor.
Lindor, deep center field. Straw, back, wall, over the wall. Francisco Lindor. Marte going, he slipped, check swing, that gets into the outfield. Lindor, an excuse me single.
The game, always fly a white flag. Well, there's Lindor's first hit of the series. Two coming. And he rifles one into center field for a base hit, and Lindor drives in his third run of the night. And he clocks one to deep right center field, headed back toward the wall, and it's out of here.
We'll pitch back-to-back against them.
Lindor drives one deep left field. Back goes Guthrie at the wall. It's out of here.
Fastball. Places that one into center field. Varsho on the run. Lays out and
can't slide on the rubber in the stretch. That's in the air to deep right field. Acuna takes a look, and it's way out of here. Lindor yanks one down the right field line. That's a fair ball. It goes career. And he lines that one into left center for the first man hit. And Lindor lines one into right field for a base hit. Curveball drilled to left. Back goes Reynolds back near the wall. And it's out of here.
When they're throwing well, you notice.
Lindor hits this one hard towards the gap. Going back, Kiner Falefa. It's off the wall.
And he drives one to deep left. That is going to be gone. Righties. And this one's in the air to deep right field. Back goes Tucker. Back to the warning track at the wall. And it's out of here. That's lifted to left by Lindor. Back to the warning track goes McCormick. Looks up and it's off the wall. And Lindor cranks one to deep center field. Back goes McCormick. Back near the wall. And it's off the fence in play.
Walkers look good. What are you seeing from him?
Yeah, velocity's up to where it usually is.
6 RBIs, 5 walks, and he hits that one up the middle for a base hit. And Lindor smokes one into right field for a base hit. Against Zach Wheeler, and rifles one down the right field line toward the stands. It's out of here.
Woodruff's been out for months.
That's lined into right field, and Lindor's got the Mets' third hit of the night.
Runs.
Lindor drives one deep center field. Back goes Weimer to the wall, and it's out of here. And Lindor lines one into center field for a base hit. Seen a center fielder play all year. Lindor finds the hole on the right side. He's got. Lindor lines one past the glove.
What, 80 runs driven in?
Now Lindor drives one to deep right, and that ball is out of here. That's driven down the right field line by Lindor, and that'll be extra bases into the corner.
Scary.
Hit hard over the bag. That's a fair ball going down the line. It hits off the side.
That's the first.
That's lined into left center. A base hit for Lindor, and that's going to go all the way back to the wall. He pulls that one through the hole, and he's got his third hit of the night. Thinking right center this time, but he drills this one too deep for a triple. That's going to sail out of here. Lindor, and he whacks that one to right, and that's down for his 5th hit of the game. However minor it might be, that's driven down the left field line by Lindor. Back toward the corner. It's out of here. And Lindor takes one the other way for a base hit. And Lindor hits one toward the hole. Base hit. That goes through. Alvarez is in. Here's Pham. And Lindor lines one into right center. A base hit. Lindor socks one into center field for a base hit. Lindor socks one to right center field. Back in the gap goes Colas. He won't get there. It's off the base of the wall. Nimmo streaking around third. That's lined toward the little hole, and a base hit for Lindor.
Media.
Oh, Lindor hits this one really hard. This one is going to go off the wall.
Smaller ball to try to get his hand-eye coordination better, and thought this would be, the next logical step.
McKinney coming on quickly, sliding, can't make the catch. Lindor hits one up the middle. Volpe with a nice stop, gets to his feet, throws to first, but it gets by Rizzo.
Okay, so it's a good one.
That's lined to center field, and Lindor caps off a terrific at bat with a base hit, and then Bader boots it.
2-1 to Lindor.
And that's lined over short, base hit.
A 10-year contract to basically spend the rest of your life here. That's lined into center for a base hit to end the game.
Lindor drives one to deep left field, and this ball's going to sail out of here.
We have valuations on our existing personnel, and the bar is high to meet it. Deep fly ball by Lindor, rolls in for an extra base.
Once or twice a year.
Lindor drives one deep right field. Back goes Dickerson near the wall, and it's out of here. That's lined into left field, a base hit.
For what we have with this aging group. Lindor laces that one into right field. Fly ball left field. Back at the track at the wall, and it's gone.
3-2 coming.
Yeah, that's lined toward the gap in left center field, and that's going to go up the alley and hop up against the wall.
Kramer.
And Lindor loops one into center field. That's going to fall for a base hit, and that'll tie up the game. Ortega's in. And he flicks one in the air to shallow right. Back goes Westberg. In comes O'Hearn, and it drops.
2-2 to Lindor.
And it's hit on the ground down to third. And Mateo with the spinorama, but he throws it. Grounds one toward the hole. He'll get a base hit.
There's not been getting deep.
Hit toward the open hole. That's through into right field to base.
If you recall from that.
That's hit over the bag by Lindor, and he's got himself another.
Well,
and Lindor takes advantage for his third hit of the night. That's lined to center field by Lindor, and that's down for a base hit.
Looked like it was written yesterday.
Well, it certainly does, and I don't know if you're going to judge me.
2 lead.
And he lines one toward the gap in right center field. That's down for a base hit, and it'll roll all the way back to the wall. Rounded toward the hole, deep in the hole. Peguero, the jump throw to first. No chance to get Lindor. And he lines one the other way for a base hit. Narvaez is in. Ortega will try to score. The throw to the plate by Reynolds is offline.
Into left field. That's down for a hit up the alleyway.
Losing. Teetering.
That's looped the other way. That's going to fall into right field.
Right balance.
Slap to the right side. Past Baker and into right field.
Here's Francisco Lindor, and he drives one into right field for a base hit. 1 to Lindor.
And he drills one into right field for his second hit of the night.
Not working so much so far.
That's ripped into right field, and Lindor's got his third hit of the night.
Phone's on in the bullpen.
Grounded toward third over the bag. Motter with the off-balance throw, and it skips by Baker. And he lines one to left field, and that's down for a base hit. And Lindor hits one through the hole. That's a base hit. Nimmo
in his career against Hand.
But he drives this one to the gap in left center field. Headed back toward the fence, and it's out of here!
And Lindor hits a rocket toward left center, but back in the gap goes
Harris. He won't get there. And Lindor scorches one up the middle, and he'll keep his hitting streak. And he drives that one right down the line, headed toward the pole, and it's out of here!
Things can change.
That's poked toward the middle, base hit.
Warming as well as Trevor Gott. And this one is looped into center just out of the...
Is that just me?
That's lined to left center field, and Lindor's got his first hit in the series.
Is now. There's a base hit for Francisco Lindor.
Recalls.
That's ripped down the left field line, headed toward the pole, and it's out of here! $140 million contract, and Lindor bangs one right back up the middle. Lindor socks one to deep left center field. Back goes Young, back near the wall. It's out of here!
This on the long ball.
That's it on the ground toward the middle. Base hit, and that'll bring in the first run of the game. Nimmo.
When he played.
Yes, they were.
That's poked the other way, and that'll be a base hit for Lindor. Chased toward the line by Blankenhorn. Lindor's going to try for...
That one laced down the right field line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Both runs will come around to score. Ground ball just off the glove of Donovan. Popped up. Going back on it is Royce Lewis. Coming in is Matt Wallner. And nobody able to make the play.
And he hits a rocket into right field for a base hit. Nimmo had to hold up, and he's going to be waved around anyway.
ERA. That's it in the air to right field. Pham should have room on the warning track right at the
fence. He can't catch it. It's off the wall. And Lindor hits a rocket over short for a base hit. Beatty to third. He'll be held up there.
Swinging a hard
It's tough. 11th pitch of the at-bat, and Lindor pokes it into left field for a base hit.
Ace of the year after reaching on a fielder's
Choice, and he takes one to left field for a base hit. And he dribbles one up the line. Tough play for Garrett. He makes the throw, and it goes down the line, and that'll give the Mets the first run of the game.
On Walker Friday night.
That's lined into right field, and Lindor's got his first hit of the night.
Third. Left side, past a diving ball into...
To put on him.
Center field falling quickly, down for a...
Francisco Lindor, high fly ball, left field, going back Marsh in front of the wall. It is gone!
Up, can't they?
That's pulled and into right field, a base hit for Lindor. 2-2 coming. Lindor smacks one deep to left. Back goes De La Cruz, and that ball is out of here. And Lindor cracks one up the middle for a base hit. Nimmo is in. Mauricio will score. 2-2 coming. And Lindor cracks one to deep right field. Back goes Sanchez. Near the wall. It's out of here.
Strength of 2 solo homers.
And there's Lindor hitting one deep to right. His second of the day. Heads toward the wall. It's out of here.
That's lined into right field. A base hit for Lindor.
A couple of times this year.
Hit hard down to first. Off the glove of a diving Harper.
System.
That's driven deep to left by Lindor. Back toward the wall goes Pache, and it's out of here. Francisco Lindor with a 2-1 homer, his 31st of the year.